Mr. Timagenis, shipping taxation for Greek ship owners, is there a myth or reality?
Thank you. Basically, the point of my speech was exactly that Greek ship owners are taxed, despite the myth that wants them and people say not being taxed. They are taxed. They have been taxed for many years now, and over the past 5 years, taxation has increased for many reasons, including one of them, the voluntary contribution of Greek ship owners that has been basically agreed with the Greek state. And there are also several other legislative changes over the past 5 years that have definitely increased the overall taxation of the shipping cluster. Now, the point of my speech was not only to briefly explain and analyze the tax regime of various types of companies, but also to try to explain the underlying rationale as to why this regime is applicable many years from now and why also certain changes were recently made. In my view, the Greek economy is in desperate need of capital infusions, and Greek shipping is there. All that it needs is a stable regime. As we know, the shipping faces its own crisis, especially dry bulk industry. So, taxing at this time is not the ideal thing to do. But still, the regime is there. Greek ship owners do pay their taxes as initially agreed with the Greek state, and also as imposed by certain pieces of legislation.
Can you actually foresee a risk about ship owners removing the flags, the Greek flags, from their own ships and just moving somewhere else where taxation is even lower or is non-existent at all?
Well, traditional Greek ship owners that have their flags in the Greek flag are what we call the robust shipping cluster. It would be difficult for them to actually, in my view, take the decision to switch the flag, although we have been seeing, but that is not a trend of the past few years. It's been a trend for many years now, a decrease in the flags in the Greek flag vessel. But when we say Greek shipping, about 75% or more of the Greek shipping interest vessels fly a foreign flag, and they do enjoy a fairly favorable regime, which allows them to operate here in the Greek economy. And one concern, if we were to see an increase of tonnage tax, let's say, would be that these companies flying also foreign flag vessels might actually try and find alternative locations for managing their operations. So far, however, as I also said during my speech, we do not have such a concrete indication of any drastic change in the shipping legislation, as has been the case over the past also 5 years.
And I would just like your comment about capital link form. What exactly does it signify to you and the importance of it?
Well, I think it's basically the top event in terms of shipping networking, that it really offers great opportunity for people to, most of us, who know each other, to see again, discuss particular topics, plus get to meet a lot of foreign practitioners or international investors. So it's really a great opportunity to gather here once a year, or more than once a year, in different locations around the world, and enjoy a cup of coffee and some interesting speeches as well.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.